welcome to week 4 of CCS Nexomania. Tonight I have a guest caster with me, Hunter Lust. Was it God of Singing? Singing God? Not entirely sure.
He who sounds like angels, I think was the name they gave me.
Oh, he who sounds like angels is casting with me
Yes.
tonight. Yeah, so this is going to be a fun game. Tonight we have um, LTK or Get Clapped versus Cloud 10. It's going to be a really interesting game, guys. This is Division 2 for Week 4 of the Can't Counterpick Stupid's Nexomania event that they have like twice, maybe. I think it's twice a year, maybe 3 times. But
Hmm.
yes, it is so nice to have you join me tonight, Hunter. I mean, this is going to be a good game, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it could be. I'm curious if Maxi Max is playing because I actually know him.
And no, Max is not playing. He is a captain in spirit only, not a player.
Ah, I see. So he's like a coach. Cool, cool.
Yeah, so he's just here to set up the games and stuff, and then he leaves. So
Okay.
yes, yeah, but so right now we have pulling up the LTK or Get Clapped roster is Apex, Coffee Time, Nezarus. My man, I miss playing freaking Total Warhammer with Ness. I seriously miss it. And we got Paint Bella and Chroma tonight. So that is the LTK roster for game one. And the Cloud 10's game, and I should probably let you guys see the screen because I'm blonde and stupid tonight, and this is how it's going to be. Cloud 10 is C10 Hung, C10 Verdhead, or however you say that, Zoltar. Can people have like normal names I can pronounce? Nawalzer and the Paul. This is going to be
Oh,
interesting.
yeah. I'm hoping this is a good game. Are you aware of any of their preferred picks, Annie?
No, because I don't scout teams. I really don't. As a caster, there's no use in scouting because things change
Yeah.
so constantly depending on who you're casting. My, uh, sorry, just answering this. There we go. There. I forgot to tell him that you were co-casting with me. so,
Huh.
so yeah, it's very interesting. Um, So I was going to choose the Gold Dragons, which are a team from our league, RCL. I was going to cast their game tonight or this one, and it just turned out I had spoken to Nezarus earlier, and he was like, "Oh, I'm playing tonight," and I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll cast your game." Because I tried to
That
cast
works
his
out.
game a couple weeks ago, but he didn't play, and I'm
Hmm.
just gonna go and I gotta give Max my Twitch thing so he can post it in his room while we start this game. And I gotta turn off that music in a second. Oops, there we go.
All right. So map number one, Brax's Holdout.
Yes.
Got
You know,
the
I
red team.
absolutely hate this map.
I love this map. This is a great map for bruiser mains, simply because this is how you dictate who has the dominance, and this will be part of the mind games that will be played throughout the match. Hopefully, at least that's how I do it when I play bruiser. It's all about the mind games, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, they
Junk.
banned my Junkrat.
That's a great ban. Junkrat is great to knock people right off the point and
Yeah.
secure it.
Oh, Junkrat is like near and dear to my soul, just like you got your diva and you know.
Yeah.
So, as a bruiser, what would you play on this map?
I was actually talking to Psycho about this earlier today. Now, when I have first pick, I think what the strongest pick is the Haka. In my opinion, simply because he has a lot of self-sustain and he can do pretty well against anybody. But again, he is easily counterable as well as any bruiser pick that you take. So a lot of people would say, "Oh, I would pick Rexar. Rexar's a great first
Yeah.
pick."
See, Rexar's
Um,
a great band here because I feel, just from watching, I don't know if you have played with Raka, but she's a great Rexar player. and she always usually goes Rexar or Leo on this map. So, and I understand the
Leo is a
Rexar because you
weird
can send
one.
Misha to the point, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Misha takes the point while you just clear the lane. When
mm,
I fight Rexar, I find it's best to try to just like I like to pick Samuro against Rexar and try to just tr get the quick Misha kill or force Misha off, confirm the point, and clear the wave and then continue pushing on.
yeah. Now here,
But in
I do know that Nezarus is a DPS player, very strong Cassia from the last time I played with him, but it's been like probably a good solid year since I've played with him, and we all know how that changes because everybody remembers I used to be main healer.
okay.
Right? So, and now I main Junkrat and Asmodan, right? So, Chroma pulling out his Stukov, which is nice, and
Oh, I'm surprised Stukov honestly got through this draft at first round,
yeah.
simply because that point control that Stukov provides is ridiculous.
I don't know, that garage is
Yeah,
so dangerous. Like, even though they went
yeah.
Syl, that's still trying to get too close to the enemy's base. She's gonna get tossed in there if she's not careful.
That's always scary when fighting a Garrosh, especially on this point, because you're going to eventually he's going to catch one of you guys slipping.
I'm just not sure I would have first picked Syl for this map. I mean, that would have been
I
a
don't think,
surprise MFer, you
yeah,
know? Like,
yeah, because that Stukov was out in the open, so the Brightwing is open. Brightwing always causes a lot of issues, just simply because as a solo laner, you always have to be in mind of the threat of the Brightwing rotating up on you.
yeah,
That changes things quite a bit for the solo laner. But they got last pick, so they can hopefully pick someone that
yeah,
beats the solo laner on the red team and be able to get out if that Brightwing comes. Sonya is a great ban. That was Psycho's actually suggestion that Sonya pretty much bullies everybody. I
yeah.
remember I was watching a cast earlier. I don't pick Sonya myself that much, but as long as Sonya hits that Q, she should win the exchange with most heroes. So she is a great first pick if you're picking blind, especially in that Rexar's ban. So yeah, I would have picked her if I was fighting Psycho. That's probably who he would have took.
The Hanzo is an interesting ban here. I'm see, I'm not a fan of Hanzo. I think that he's only a pain in the butt if you let him be the pain in the butt. And
Hmm
other than that, it's difficult. And Ness is going off laning with that Gasol. See, I told you things change. Everybody
That's
changes things.
interesting.
A Gasol
I've
on
noticed a lot that people have been I don't when people have been foregoing when you have that second pick, you get that last pick as a solo laner. It's, you have the opportunity to guarantee that lane if you can counter pick the other solo laner. So
yeah,
I've been
waiting
seeing that
on
a
that
lot in
would be
Storm
better.
League.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot in Storm League where I have first, my team has first pick, and I would technically have to pick first, and the solo laner is picked. Imperius beats Gazlo, but Gazlo can actually be in the four-man and be actually viable with that Task
The
and
only thing
Garrosh throw.
is Imperius doesn't beat Gasol on soak. Imperius has very poor soak.
Hmm
So, and I mean, they do have that Sylvanas, but Sylvanas is going to have to double lane in order to keep up with the soak for that Imperius. The only thing
Well, this
Imperius
is
I feel
Brax's
can
holdout,
do, yeah,
remember?
it's a
So there's
two-lane
only
map, but he just has to
yeah,
hold Gaslo off, right?
yeah, what he should be able to do. He should be able to bully Gazlo, but you got to remember that Valera threat running through. Now she can probably
Do
cause some
some
damage to that
damage, yeah.
Imperius.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
definitely. I see that
I think she
happening.
Yeah,
And
her
this is
rotations, you have to be more minded of that than the Brightwings, because the
And this
Brightwing
is
is
a Division
telegraphed.
2 game, so I mean it's different than what we're used to seeing in the lower
Hmm
ends. I did notice the last time I cast it, LTK or Get Clapped versus Business of Ferrets, they had a kill within the first 5 seconds of the game.
Oh,
And
really?
I could
Okay.
not, I was about to read all the talents out, and bam, there was a kill, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell happened? But it's such a different experience to cast the upper levels of like the upper tiers of competition because
Yeah.
the play styles are completely different. And
hmm
as an FYI, you could control one for your talent box, and
Control
a
one.
Shift Z will zoom you right out.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask you. Thank you.
You
Control
are
Z. Thank
welcome.
you. That
And
makes
then
things so much easier.
I'll get you to install the other stuff later that I use for casting. There's like
Okay.
a little score bar you can put up, and yeah. But this is interesting. Cloud 10's gonna go top. LTK going
Yeah.
bottom. Valera
With
going
the
mid.
Chromie. Yeah, so she's probably gonna see what's the best place that she can get a kill at, which will probably be bottom is where she'll rotate. Hopefully Gazlo is safe and sniffs this out. I know it's always
I
scary when
have
you're
this
top lane.
crazy feeling that this Chromie's gonna get herself into some trouble in a second.
Mm-hmm. Gazlo's on the fence. Oh, but he's in trouble. Can he get out? Okay, get the
Uh,
quick sip.
Yeah, there we go. He did get out.
That was a
They
good
are
defense. Good
moving to
defense.
for defense though. That's good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that
No-
the rotations are a little wonky here though so far. There's a
Yeah.
toss or a jump rather. And they're trying for that Imperius, but it wasn't gonna happen.
They're losing a lot of value bottom with Chromie simply pushing and getting that XP. They're not getting any value tops. Their solo laner needs to rotate down, otherwise they're going to find themselves behind in this game.
And
Unless they
there's
get a
the
kill here,
Imperius
which will
silenced
keep
and
them up.
killed.
Nice.
Yes, Valera takes that out. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was a great kill.
I
Great
was
kill.
gonna say this just reminds me of a bronze level game where people forget that there's somebody on the bottom killing your lane. You know?
Yeah, yeah. If they didn't make that kill, that would have been a
A
huge
huge loss,
lead
yeah.
for Red. And Blue is slowly catching back up.
Yeah, Cloud 10 going
It's
for their
almost even.
camp and or get clapped is just holding it out. Valera just sitting there. It's beautiful to watch that. She's just waiting for that setup.
Yeah.
But for people on one camp, I don't know how many times we've been told that, two people at most, and
hmm
a possible third if you're afraid of a gank, but four, you're losing out on all that soak.
They
And
have Gazlo rotating get top camp to hopefully help him push against that Imperius. I think it's because he knows he probably will lose that holding the point over him. That's why Taslar's top.
yeah, but here we go. LTK has capped both of those, getting percentage already on
hmm
the objective point. So that's great. Chromie is going down there to interrupt that. But
Valera's rotating.
Sukov alone down there. I mean, Valera. I love Valera for the finishing that she has. It's just amazing.
Yeah, that threat is always looming across her head, especially that Chromie. I wonder how she feels, especially with this really skilled Valera. It could be very scary to get in there.
Oh,
Muradin's
still
also
took some damage there. Wow.
Yep. Valera in trouble.
No, no, she
Okay,
gets
she
out.
gets out.
Nice.
It looks like Gazlo is confirming top lane against that Imperius. That camp pushing up top pretty nicely, keeping him held off, confirming top up and letting blue team get their bearings.
Yeah.
Up, is that a did Sylvanas? Yes,
Yes,
that's a
there
did
goes
Sylvanas.
Syl. Nice.
Okay, red team is in trouble here. They need to make something happen
Muradin
quick.
silence
That Imperius
there, and Muradin's gonna take it right to the face here. Look at
Yeah.
that, Muradin's out, but they do take
go
that
down
garage with them.
Garrosh. Yep.
That's still 3-1 for kills for the Get Clapped team, or Get Clapped rather.
Oh, there goes a dead Chromie. You gotta be
Nice.
careful about that Valera. That Valera will kill anybody. It's terrible. As in,
Valera
like,
is
scary.
like danger, Will Robinson danger.
Yeah, yeah. She always is a game changer. It's never the same game when a Valera is in there because she is such a pick that's not normal.
Yeah.
You
Gazel
forget
doesn't
exactly.
have, yeah. Really doesn't have much to clear up top and a huge wave
Not
on
at all.
bottom. The thing I hate about this map is if you play this wrong, that first wave can basically take out almost an entire lane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they have a strong wave here. That was quite an amount that they had.
Yeah, Garrosh is in trouble here. Okay, finds his way out. Valera's in the back trying to get that kill on Sylvanas, which would be huge. She's in trouble trying to find her way out, and she does. Yeah, blue team can just sit back and let this wave push, or they can be aggressive here. But it looks like they're pretty low, so I think they might just back off.
Yeah, I would back
set up
off
for the
if I were
camps.
them. Yeah.
Valera's going for the gank top on. They're already pinging.
Nice.
Up,
Oh,
okay.
oh,
He's
oh,
vulnerable.
Oh, silenced and
That
so
was
close.
Very close.
And
Very
here
close.
comes the
Valera
bright wing
is
for the
such a
heal.
game changer. Yep.
That Valera is a huge game changer here. That's
Certainly going to be ban worthy next game, I assume.
if people learn their lessons.
Right wing's in trouble. Doesn't even know. Doesn't even know she's in danger.
Oh, Garrosh is down.
Now
But
those
they're going for
Imperious for
that
the counter kill.
Imperious.
Nope.
No, they get out. I don't know. Without your tank, I would back. That's what I would
Yeah.
do personally. Big tanks,
They
come
got
on,
bottom
move
wave.
it, move it. Yeah.
They got bottom wave pushing on. They need to go clear that soon. There
Oh,
goes
Gazlo's out.
Gazlo. We're looking at a four-man team wipe right here.
And there goes their healer as well.
Three men. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully Valera can get out of there. Garrosh back in the game.
You know, the fights in the upper divisions are a little different as well. Like, they do take a little more risks than I guess you and I would.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, no, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Hey, sometimes you gotta risk to get the get. Uh-oh,
Oh,
uh-oh. Valera in
Valera's
trouble.
down.
Down goes
Oh,
Valera.
no. Oh, wow.
Seems like so much has happened in this game, and we're only level
Tassadar
8.
switched to the laning, which is interesting. So Imperius is going up there to deal with Tass. And, oh, and we
Uh-oh,
have a
we have someone that
pause.
disconnected, probably.
So we are, oops, that's not what I wanted to put. I'm looking for something to put up because I know I'm not supposed to have this. There we go. Yeah, so just a quick pause here. It looks like Apex might be having a connection issue. So we are just waiting. Waiting. But yeah, these games are so much different than what like I'm used to seeing, especially from casting RCL this season was,
Yeah.
you know, like just the speed of the game and the decisions they make are completely different.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely you can definitely tell that these teams play with each other a lot. LTK with their rotations, back and forth, setting up Gazlo to take on that Imperius because normally you would think that a Gazlo would get beat by the Imperius with a straight on fight as long as that Imperius is hitting his Qs and what have you. But having him to fight that camp to confirm top lane as LTK is taking over bottom lane, getting kill after kill. It just shows that they really thought their strategy out through at that point, and it
Yeah,
worked really well for them. Um, they start this game back. They keep taking 2 steps forward, but 1 step back. It seems like starting from the beginning of this game at level 1 with that skirmish up top.
definitely. I'm just hoping they come back because, you know, that's usually a forfeit if that happens.
Yeah, this looks like it could be a really great series. I hope the game continues. This is pretty interesting.
It's nice
That
to watch a
Valera
Valera
pick.
player. Like,
Ooh.
holy
I
jeez.
know that is so fun. I love Valera.
All right, he's coming. Is my internet bad or does the stream keep cutting out? I'm not sure, party. Um, I don't know. Right now we're on a pause, but here we go. We are back in the game. So I will let the, oh, yeah. And back to the fight.
They got a Sylvanas push
Oh,
bottom with
Nezarus is going to
4.
take that to the face. No, he gets tossed out by that garage. Beautiful.
Okay, we got 4v4 down bottom again. Valera
Yeah.
back into the game. We have to be careful again. Even that Meriden, like I was just saying earlier, even he's scared of that Valera as she can really cripple him and stop him from getting out.
Oh, I'm petrified of Valera. Anytime I see somebody pick Valera, I'm like, oh, well, we lost. You know? I mean, it's one of those. Because even as a Junkrat, even with all my traps that I would lay, Valera can still like sidestep those, get away because
Hmm.
in her form, she's not really like in her ghost form, she's not really susceptible to some of the traps unless you see her and she
Hmm.
gets on that one that you could fling her away. But here we go. They are
Yeah.
capping these camps, which is great, and LTK
Imperius backs
going for
off
that top.
quickly.
And that both teams are pretty even on soak here, so they're both got tens now
Yeah.
very quickly from each other.
LTK is a hit simply just because they won that Zerg wave at the beginning. They pushed bottom down. They got some value on the wall.
Definitely.
But their keep is half health just about. We got a big fight going down bottom. Tastar joins. 4v4.
Beautiful shove by that Chroma. I've played with Chroma in the past. I just forgot that he was a healer. Oh, gosh. Took it to the face.
1-for-1.
Sylvanas down as well. So, I mean, fair trade, sort of. I mean, I wouldn't want to lose my tank, but, you know. Fun
We got a
times.
big skirmish going. Got popped all down
And
by Gazlo versus Imperius. He's calling for help. Valera's rotating. Looks like, oh, he is giving him. Uh-oh, down. That looks like it did Imperius. Yeah, that Gazlo is doing a great job against Imperius. He's such a hidden sleeper.
and
Definitely
sorry,
changed games up.
I have a barking dog problem, so I had to put myself
Uh-oh.
on mute for a second.
We have a dead Chromie thrown.
Oh, a
Stasis
stasis. But you know
down.
that only prolongs the inevitable.
Yep. Sometimes you can get saved, but most likely you're probably gonna die.
There we go. Look, my pizza's here.
And we got some waves generating here.
Oh my
What kind of
god.
pizza did you get?
Oh, it's a keto pizza, and I got pepperoni sausage and olives on my side, and my husband got pepperoni sausage and hot peppers.
Ooh. Uh-oh,
Yes.
Gazlo's in trouble. He gets behind the gate, no
Uh,
problems.
a good move on Gazlo's part there.
Yeah.
But Apex in a little bit of trouble here. Imperius grabs that Tassadar instead. I would have went for the Valera. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Imperius, that was a great cue by him. His
Beautiful.
team followed up greatly. Ooh.
There is 100% Zerg wave going for LTK here. And Nezarus is down now.
They
It's
needed
so
this team wipe
interesting.
just so they can wipe this or clean this wave off.
Yeah,
'Cause they got a big
definitely.
wave coming up top. Valera, I think she needs to go down and start clearing that wave. Otherwise, she can end up finding herself killed going against 4 heroes. Especially that Murden, he can just jump right on top of him.
Well, her
I
teammates
think
are
she has a
coming
better
back
chance.
slowly here, but
Yeah, they can probably get that kill on that Imperius. Look
yeah,
at the positioning.
taking out LTK just before that pop
Poor-
was a great idea. But Valera does. Oh no, Stukov took that kill. Nice job, Stukov.
Yeah, that was a good setup by Valera. He walked right in. They walled him, and then Valera was able to just silence him and kill him quickly.
It still is a pretty even game. I mean,
I think they walled him. Huh, maybe not.
oh, Apex going. Oh no, a little trouble in that slowing pool. And
Yeah, Garrosh
yeah, definitely. Oh, Apex.
Garrosh focused on Muradin, and Valera went after the Chromie.
Come on,
I
Valera
believe.
takes out that Sylvanas. Beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful. She came back from that, and
Another
the
kid.
Chromie.
They
She
need to
needs to
back
heal
off now
something
with the double
fierce.
kill.
But that's as Force Cloud
Yeah,
can do, back off and leave things go for a bit.
Definitely, they just need to regroup now.
I
should,
love this Valera player, man. It's just what a game changer.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get thrown that Imperius because they could kill him easily, especially with Valera.
Full 5-man taking that camp. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. It was safe, making sure they could have killed somebody overstep, but game at high level, they most likely that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm lagging a little bit.
just a bit. And I just realized I didn't change my delay back from 30 seconds to 20, so I apologize to the teams that I'm on a 30-second delay and not a 20. But hey, at least it's not a no delay. And welcome Dire Fang, Illidan, the Paul. Welcome.
Camp pushing bottom. Nice shove by Stukov. Turns this into
Beautiful.
a 3v2, which is turning into a 3v5.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like we have a dead Chromie or Sylvanas.
Oh, beautiful toss, but a stasis on that Chromie. Like I said, I don't like stasis. It's like prolonging the inevitable. You're just giving the other team a chance to get in.
Yeah,
Dazzle
but it
took
put
it to
the
the face
team
as
in
well,
a
though.
bad positioning because it looks like they collapsed on the Chromie, which put them all into one location, which made
Oh,
them
that
easy
was not a
targets.
good trade. A 1 for 3. Yeah, no. Oh, it might be a 1 for 4.
We got a dead Tassadar.
No,
Nope,
Tassadar
he
got
gets away.
out. Nice job. Oh, no,
Valera in
Muradin's
trouble.
going in for that kill. Yeah, there we go.
Trade by Valera. Yeah, you gotta watch that backline. She will kill you.
Oh, yes, Muradin didn't have a jump left, so he died to the
Cleaning
tower. Man, it is now pretty even. Like,
Yeah. She needs to get on one of these points to make sure that Zerg Wave doesn't generate, but it is
yes.
dangerous.
It's only at 40% now. She is stopping that now. Great job on that Valera. And she, in that form, she could pretty much go both, but it's really dangerous how
Yeah.
low of health she is. I'm like so scared
Yeah,
for
that's what
her.
I was thinking. She could probably kill that Chromie, but if she jumps on that Chromie, she's probably gonna die too.
Yeah. Oh, they are going for a boss play here. Oh,
They got
interesting.
6 seconds until Muradin and Imperius are up, so that is a risky play. They haven't got
It's
caught yet.
very risky. They're gonna have to go really quick. But Cloud
But they
10
look like
isn't
it's
even
safe.
checking, so wow.
Yeah,
And
they're
they're
gonna
gonna
take the
cap
point.
this, and they can still cap
Smooth.
that Zerg wave back.
Okay, smooth criminal. Oh, nice. Great kill by Valera. Good setup by Castar with the. Oh,
Oh!
got him. Okay,
Mm.
okay. That was a beautiful setup with their with that play.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Sylph gets away by the skin of the teeth. Not even close.
But Imperius goes down for that.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Sylph
Again,
might not
LTK
escape.
getting
Nah.
the majority of this Zerg
Oh,
wave
this
and a
might be
boss.
LT's game here.
Oh. Oh, they're gonna get that Muradin down as
Yep.
well here.
This looks like a
They are
game
just
ending.
owning this game.
If not gaming, they're gonna do a lot of damage to that court. Nah, this is in. That's
This
game.
has got to be game. And with 5
Yeah, that's
down,
game.
5 down, a boss, and a Zerg wave, and that boss is like close to full health.
It's really healthy. Yeah.
Very, very healthy. That
That's
Zerg
did.
wave's gonna take
Yep.
down that bottom fort and keep. So
Yep. Hey, that was a great game though.
a beautiful
LTK
game.
stuck it in there. They did the low slow game and what is the red team's name?
Cloud 10.
Cloud 10. I'm sorry. Cloud 10 just wasn't able to capitalize on all of, on the slow
That was a
gameplay.
really, really good game. Very quick too. What was it? 13 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, which reminds me, my pizza got here in 15 minutes. I am really afraid about if this pizza's actually cooked. You know, I tell
Oh.
them well done, and it doesn't because cauliflower crust really needs to be cooked really well. Otherwise, it's a soggy mess.
Cauliflower crust.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
cauliflower crust. Anyway.
Wow. I've never I have to try it. I try it at least, I'll try everything at least once.
It's keto pizza. It's
Okay.
not all that fun.
Not all that fun. Okay, so it's not the taste, it's just
It's diet
yeah,
friendly.
diet friendly. Yep.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that more in a minute, but so we have your best siege damage was at Tassadar at 120,000, which is great. And again, your best hero damage is on that Tassadar at 44,000. Your best healing, the Stukov at 59,000. Your best self-healing was the Gazlo at 16,000. And your best experience for this whole game was Tassadar. The LTK just swept that for the stats, man. Like they own that. They killed Cloud 10 times, 20 times, which is great. But yeah, 15-minute, 13-second game. That
Wow.
was epic. I told you,
Yeah, Breath
watching
is
these upper level teams play, it's something different. You
yeah,
know,
definitely different, especially on the solo lane. I wasn't expecting the Gazlo pick. He's definitely fallen off in the meta a lot. I feel like since he got that nerf. But it's good to see him do so well. I like how
yeah.
they played this advantage. It was very interesting to see. Sorry to see the Imperius go down like that because I feel like he is a very strong pick. But yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm happy with what I saw, and yeah, interested to see this next game. Infernal Shrines is my favorite map of Heroes of the Storm, so I'm curious to see what picks we
Yeah.
have. Hogger being one of the best picks on this map. Gazlo is a very strong pick on this map too, so we might end up seeing another Gazlo on this map, depending on if
Unless they ban them.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Valera could always be a strong pick depending on how they play it, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hunter,
Sylvanas,
apparently you're playing on team 2.
nice. I would love to sub in.
I'm sure they're just running behind here. Now, sometimes the team decides after being wrecked for two games that they don't want to play the third. So we will see after
Yeah,
this game how this one goes.
yeah. I would
But
still want to play even if we lost the second two. If we have the opportunity, we might as well. What does it hurt? Unless it was a complete like nuclear
well,
distraction.
I did cast one game where um one of the teams wasn't in the proper division that they should have been. They got moved divisions, luckily enough, but they just wiped the team within, I think the games were like 8 minutes and 10 minutes, and it was an ugly bloodbath. Like, and they just decided they just couldn't take it anymore. It was demoralizing, so they didn't want to play.
Jeez, you gotta feel sorry for that. That sucks.
I mean, it's happened in RCL as well, right? Where
I
you
feel
get
like yeah,
these just games that are just off kilter with regards to skill level and
skill level, preparedness.